Hello, everyone. This is Southern Belle Whisper. I hope you all are doing well today. I've got a little surprise for you guys. My niece just left to go. I'm so sad. That's why I'm doing this video. I was like, as soon as she got out the door, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a video to keep myself from not crying. Me and my niece, we were only 7 years apart, and we grew up together. We worked together. She's my best friend. I know it's not goodbye. It's see you later. And if you guys, I have a heater over here. I want to make it to where you could see the heater because it's so pretty. It's one of those fireplace heaters, and I got it on sale, and my mom bought it for me for my birthday. So thank you, Mama. We had a great time. We grilled out yesterday. No, the 5th. We grilled out the 5th. And we had really yummy steaks and hamburgers. And then last night she made me my birthday cake. Oh, it was so good. It's like a banana cake. I'll show you guys pictures if you'd like. But she cleaned out my locker at work. And being a bookworm, you should know that my locker was full of books. And I thought of doing a book haul video for you guys. I know I've been recently doing a lot of book related material, but I'm a bookworm. I love to read. I love books. So I might as well do a video about something I'm passionate about. So let's start with the first book. This book I've already read. Lessonschemistry. Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. I have read this one. The cover. I love the cover of this book with the little television screen. Chemist Elizabeth Zott is not your average woman. In fact, Elizabeth Zott would be the first to point out that there is no such thing. As the early 1960s, and her all-male team at Hastings Research Institute take a very unscientific view of equality, except for one, Calvin Evans, the lonely, brilliant, Nobel Prize-nominated grudge holder who falls in love with, of all things, her mind. True chemistry results. But like science, life is unpredictable, which is why, a few years later, Elizabeth Zott finds herself not only a single mother, but the reluctant star of America's most beloved cooking show, Supper at 6. Elizabeth's unusual approach to cooking proves revolutionary. But as her following grows, not everyone is happy, because as it turns out, Elizabeth Zott isn't just teaching women to cook, she's daring them to change the status quo. I give this book a B+. It was good. But I also read it at work, so I didn't really get to, I'll have to read it again pretty much. I'll have to read it again when I got some downtime, because it is a very revolutionary book, and I like that it's based around a woman heroine, and I like it that it talks about equality and how women can work just as harder at not working, then men can't. It's very sweet. Her and her daughter are so sweet. And Calvin Evans, I'm a big fan of him. But it's good. It's really good. I'll just have to read it again because I can't really remember. I have a very bad long-term memory. I have a very hard time remembering things unless it's like a core memory. But it's pretty good. Pretty good. This is one of the books that my niece brought me from my mail. Actually, she went and braved meeting my husband so she could get some of my things. And this had came in the mail. Remember I told you guys about the Secret Santa package? Well, this came after I left. So I love that I have a copy of this book. I have it on audio. I haven't listened to it yet. Oh, this man. My poor niece, hold on, can I put this down just a little bit? There we go. My poor niece. It says she can't even watch Friends anymore. That makes me really sad. Because Friends is my favorite show of all time. And I know he's gone, but when I watch it, because I remember when Corey Monteith, if you don't know him, if you don't know him, he played Finn Hudson on the show Glee back in the day. And when he passed away, I could not watch Glee anymore, and I didn't want that to happen with Friends, because that's just my comfort show. That's a show that I can watch when I'm really upset or hurting or just need a good pick-me-up, you know. Look how cute it was. And it's still wrapped in the cellophane. He said, "That's me eating a rock. I gave that up in my mid-30s. It's so sad, man. Drugs can take over somebody's life. I've been a witness to it by multiple people I love. So, but this is Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing by Matthew Perry. And then I did end up getting another copy in hardback for my Secret Santa package, and she loved it. She made a video. If you guys would like to see it, I can post it. She was so happy. It made me so happy. Mr. Matthew Perry. Oh. Okay. The next one is another one that was supposed to go in the Secret Santa package. I can't remember off the top of my head if I've ever read a Danielle Steel book. It's not really my cup of tea, but this one is called Second Act. It's one of her newer books. Let's read the inside. As the head of a prestigious movie studio for nearly 2 decades, Andy Westfield has had every conceivable professional luxury. A stunning office on the 44th floor, a loyal assistant who can all but read his mind, access to a private jet and company cars. The son of Hollywood royalty, Andy always puts his career before his marriage. And now, besides his daughter and young grandchildren, it's the only thing he truly loves. But then Andy's world is upended. The studio is sold, and the buyer's son demands the top seat. Out of a job and humiliated, Andy spirals. When his head clears, he decides to get as far away from Los Angeles as possible until the dust settles and he can find a new way forward. Andy signs a 6-month rental agreement for a luxurious home in a tiny, forgotten coastal town 2 hours from London. When he arrives, he hires a local woman to help get his affairs in order. A former journalist, Violet Smith, is at a crossroads as well, and this temporary job is exactly what she needs to tide her over. But when Violet leaves the manuscript of her unfinished novel behind after work one day, Andy lets his curiosity get the best of him and is captivated by a story that begs to be adapted for the big screen. Could this be the miracle they've both been looking for? So this must be London, or supposed to be London. I'd love to go to London someday. This is a very beautiful cover, and I swear this woman does not age. Like, she looks exactly like she looked 20 years ago. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. It's Tanya still, so I might have to give this one a shot. Black Cake, BLACK Black Cake, got Book of the Year. It's by Charmaine Wilkerson. When my brother passed, I asked my book club page on Facebook what a good book about siblings would be, and somebody said this book. And look at this cover. This is such a beautiful cover. Okay, we can't choose what we inherit, but can we choose who we become? In present-day California, Eleanor Bennett's death leaves behind a puzzling inheritance for her two children, Byron and Benny, a traditional Caribbean black cake made from a family recipe with a long history and a voice recording. In her message, Eleanor shares a tumultuous story about a headstrong young swimmer who escaped her island home under suspicion of murder. The heartbreaking tale Eleanor unfolds the secrets she still holds back, and the mystery of a long-lost childhood challenge. Everything the siblings thought they knew about their identities and themselves. Can Byron and Benny reclaim their once close relationship, piece together Eleanor's true history, and fulfill her final request to share the black cake when the time is right? Will their mother's revolutions bring them back together, or leave them feel more lost than ever? Charmaine Wilkerson's debut novel is a story of how the inheritance of betrayals, secrets, memories, and even names can shape relationships and history. Deeply evocative and beautifully written, Black Cake is an extraordinary journey through the life of a family changed forever by the choices of its matriarch. Oh, I haven't read this one yet, by the way. I'm gonna have to, next thing I want to buy me is a bookshelf. Because even though I got a Kindle, sorry, I'm really self-conscious about my nose. I know I have a Kindle now, but sorry. I know I have a Kindle now, but if I really do love a book, I'll get the real copy. See, I dog-eared it. So I was reading it at one point. I just don't remember. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. So, this is The Four Winds, THEFOURWINDS by Christine Hanna. I am a huge fan of Christine Hanna. This book destroyed me. Texas, 1934, Elsa Martellini has finally found the life she'd yearned for. A family, a home, and a farm on the Great Plains. But when drought threatens all that she and her community hold dear, Elsa's world is shattered to the winds. One of the darkest periods of the Great Depression, the Dust Belt era, has arrived with a vengeance. Farmers are fighting to keep their land and their livelihoods. As the crops are failing, the water is drying up, and dust threatens to bear them all. Fear of the future. When Elsa wakes to find her husband has fled, she is forced to make the most agonizing decision of her life. Fight for the land she loves or take her beloved children, Loretta and Anne, west to California in search of a better life. From the overriding love of a mother for her child, the value of female friendship, and the ability to love again against all odds, Elsa's incredible journey is a story of courage and sacrifice and what we do for the ones we love. This book is definitely not a book you'll want to read if you want to be like, up, happy. It's very deep. It's very heartbreaking. But it's also very bittersweet. But it's also has some heartwarming scenes to it. Oh, this book is so good. Oh my gosh. I love Christine Hanna. I love her so much. I can't wait till her next book comes out. I think it's called The Women. I'm definitely going to be buying that on my Kindle because I just love her writing. Miss Viola Davis, Finding Me. Look at this cutie pie right here. Look at that. Cutie pie. I love Viola Davis. I do. And I bought her autobiography called Finding Me. I think I started to read it. Yes, see, dog ear again. But I never got a chance to finish. Gorgeous storytelling and a blistering memoir. Unflinching. So there's nothing like on the back. I love her though. She's such a beautiful woman inside and out. She found this in my mailbox, not my locker, because I was in the middle of reading it when everything went down. This is the house of sky and breath. This is the second book to the Crescent City series. Bryce, Quaylen, and Hunt Altalar are trying to get back to normal. They may have saved Crescent City, but with so much upheaval in their lives lately, they mostly want a chance to relax, slow down, and figure out what the future holds. But as Bryce, Hunt, and their friends get pulled into the rebels' plans, the choice becomes clear. Stay silent while others are oppressed, or fight for what's right. And they've never been very good at staying silent. And this sexy, action-packed #1 New York Times bestseller, Sarah J. Maas weaves a captivating story of a world about to explode and the people who will do anything to save it. These covers, last year I got really into Sarah J. Maas. The lovely Jubilee Whispers told me that I needed to read the Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I ate that shit up. I love that series. That is a series that I'm gonna have to get on in book form. Seriously, because Nesta, Cat, Cassian and Israel and Feyre and Rhysand. Oh, that man. I'm into bad boys. But these covers are so beautiful. Like there's a crescent moon on the front. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. Really excited about reading that one. This one I got not new, if you can tell. This is Green River Running Red. I love true crime books, and I love Anne Rule. In her most personal and provocative book to date, the #1 best-selling master of true crime presents her long-awaited, definite narrative of the brutal and senseless crimes that haunted the Scala area for decades. This book is about the Green River Killer. And it's a long book. This is, see, look. I actually got a bookmark in this one. How about that? This is one I will have to start over and read, maybe during the month of October. So I can get in that, true crime, scary mood. Green River Running Red. Before We Were Yours by Lisa Wingate. I tried to read this one at work and it was not working at all. This is a very deep book that I just need to sit down in my bed with a glass of wine and read it, because I know Erica ASMR mentioned that she read it and that made her cry her eyes out. And I do love books like that, but I have to be in the right mindset and I have to be in the right place. Memphis, 1939. 12-year-old Real Foss and her 4 younger siblings live a magical life aboard their family's Mississippi River shanty boat. But when their father must rush their mother to the hospital one stormy night, Real is left in charge until strangers arrive in force. Wrenched from all that is familiar and thrown into a Tennessee Children's Home Society orphanage, the Foss children are assured that they will soon be returned to their parents, but they quickly realize the dark truth. At the mercy of the facility's director, the cruel and real-life Georgia Tan, Real fights to keep her sisters and brother together. Aiken, South Carolina, present day. Born into wealth and privilege, Avery Stafford seems to have it all. A successful career, a handsome fiancé, and a lavish wedding on the horizon. But when she returns home to help her father weather a health crisis, a chance encounter leaves her with uncomfortable questions and compels her to take a journey through her family's long hidden history on a path that will ultimately lead either to devastation or to redemption. So this is based on true story. I'm gonna have to show this one to my mom because she recently found her reading glasses and I bet she loved to read this. She loves anything that's true. Okay, so B-E-F-O-R-E-W-E-R-E W-E-R-E-Y-O-U-R-S. Before We Were Yours. I like how small this book is too. I wasn't expecting that. Look how big it is. Okay. I think we got one more in the back here, and then I'll show you. This I did read. It's G-U-N-C-L-E. I won't read the back of this one, but this is Patrick, or how his niece and nephew call him, Gay Uncle Patrick, or Gup for short. And he has just lost one of his best friends in the world. And I can't remember how she passed away, but her husband and his brother has to go to rehab. He says he's addicted to pills, I think he does, and he has to go to rehab. So he asked Patrick if he will take care of the kids in Palm Springs, California. And their names are Macy, that's Macy, and Grant. This book is so cute. It's another book I'm gonna have to reread because so many books I read at work I don't even remember most of them. Oh, this is by Stephen Rowley, by the way. It's so cute and heartwarming and funny, so funny. Patrick makes me think of what's his name? Oh man, Schitt's Creek. David. That's who he reminds me of. I was so upset that Schitt's Creek was taken off of Netflix because I wanted to watch it again because I just loved it so much. And then I realized last night that it's on Hulu now, so I will be watching it. I love that show so much. I wish I could watch it on my mom's TV, but her TV sucks. It's not even like a Philips or Samsung or anything. She doesn't have any apps on her TV, poor thing. But this book's really okay. So, last, but certainly not least, this came. She got this when she went to get all my stuff. This is the only one that's missing out of this set is the second one. I love this set. And you guys know I love Harry Potter. This is a beautiful set. So let's turn around. Kind of beat up a little bit because I've had them for. I've had this set for 3 years maybe. See, this is the second one. Let me take one out for you so you can see how beautiful the covers are. Oh, this is my favorite one. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. These covers are absolutely gorgeous. That's my favorite. And then this one, it's crazy. The first time I read these books, this one, I hate this one. I hate Half-Blood Prince. I mean, I love them all, but that's my least favorite. The Order of the Phoenix. The last few times I've read The Order of the Phoenix, I loved it more and more. And the covers, I'm obsessed. Alright, well, that is it. Like I said, as soon as I get everything that I need to. Okay, so guess what happened to me? that money order I had to send, the $400 for the DMV, it locked out my parents' account because I have to use their account right now until I can get my own, and they locked out their account. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get that unlocked tomorrow. It didn't even cross my mind. I was like, man, I should have known that with huge money orders like that they were going to do that. I just forgot. It's okay. I'm one step closer to get my license. I'm one step closer to starting my new life. So I love you guys. I will be talking to you soon.